Hi guys, welcome to another reading. Okay, so I'm not sure what we're gonna get here. I'm gonna grab the pistachios and see what kind of message wants to come through. Okay, so before we begin, I don't know where to start with this reading. Okay, as I went to edit this, there was, I don't know if this is going to be a sign for anybody, but I had a fox screaming outside my house again. And for those of you who followed my other channel for a while, you will know I've had a few incidences like this, but I haven't been sharing all of them because actually it's been getting kind of weird in that, like, it's been really, like, it was gone for a while and then it's back again, and it just keeps screaming in the middle of the night in my, like, outside my house, and it's not in distress. Like, I've looked out there and, like, there's nothing out there that it should be distressed about, and it's the vixen call, like, it's the mating call, but it's not mating season. So I just and it's been doing this for a long time, like for months. It seems random. It just happens sometimes. I'm not sure why, but I don't know if this is going to be a sign for anybody, but like, I don't know if your person's oh my God, it's doing it again. I just heard it. I don't think this is going to pick it up, but like, either your spirit animal is the fox or your person's spirit animal might be the fox, but like, I don't know why it keeps talking to me like this, but I don't know if it's like a popular spirit animal among my collective or something. It might be one of my spirit guides at this point. Like, it wasn't before, but it has been, like, it has really been around like a lot. So I don't know, but anyway, that could be a sign for you. What kind of reading? Something about family. Interesting. Okay. What about family? Future spouse. Okay, so there's something coming through about a future spouse and something about family. I wonder if this is something, is this going to be like a reading about how your future spouse's family feels about you? Maybe, I don't know, like, it, maybe you have met someone and you're wondering how their family feels about you, or maybe your spirit guides just want to let you know how your future spouse's family feels about you, because we have the letter A here. That could be a confirmation for someone. I don't know. All right, so I guess we're gonna find out how someone's family feels about you. And it's someone, excuse me, oh my gosh, I might have to cut that out. And it's somebody that you either think could be your future spouse. It's someone who has potential, at least, to be your future spouse. Maybe this is someone you're already dating. I don't know. We'll see. But oh, I'm just dropping it again. But yeah. So this is a reading. Okay. Maybe your initial is A or theirs is or something. Or that doesn't have to be for everyone though, because that's very specific. But and this is for a collective, you know. So I highly doubt all of you have, you know, initial with A in it, but okay. So I guess your spirit guides, I guess the guides want to talk about somebody's how someone's family views you. Okay. Sure. You can do this. This is kind of cute. All right. I'm kind of liking this. Or you know what? For those of you who don't know someone already, this might be what they will. Okay. Yeah. For some of you, if you don't know someone yet, this is like how they will feel, how your future spouse's family will feel about you. But I am getting the feeling like for some of you, they already know you, or there's something about... Yeah. Okay, so which cards do I want to use for this? Huh. I might have to interpret it a little bit differently, but maybe I will use... Which, you know what, I think I can use these cards for it, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, here we go. How does this, oops, this deck is always hard to shuffle. How do they feel about them? Okay. How does the collective I'm reading for today's family feel about that? Or I mean, how does the collective I'm reading for today's future spouse's family view them or feel about them? Okay, there we go. I think I got it right. Okay. Okay, well this is nice. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Guys, it says okay, well you'll have to interpret these a little bit differently because these aren't romantic messages, but this says I fantasize about us. I don't know if you can read it. I'm sorry. These are pretty much invisible to begin with. And then, you know, with the lighting and everything, it was good lighting. And then the sun went away. Anyway, it's not important, but this says I fantasize about this. And on the bottom of the deck, it says, you are my wish, my dream come true. Okay, guys, so this is good because also I split the deck at excitement. Okay, so they like you. They're excited about you. It says you're my wish, my dream come true. So for a lot of you, you're like how they always imagined or like hoped that their child, or if this is their parents, it's like this is how they always hoped their child's future spouse would be. You know, you guys are kind of like a dream to them. This is like, yeah, again, I fantasize. You're my wish, my dream come true. So you're like a dream come true to them. You're exactly who they hoped they would end up with. Yeah. That is so nice. Okay, guys, so they like you. They're like, yes. Okay, we do have immature here. So maybe they do see you as a little bit immature or naive maybe, or young. So for some of you, maybe you're younger than the other person. So that might be something that they notice. But I mean, it said you're like a dream come true. So they definitely like you, it seems, because this says faithful. So they think that you would be, you know, a faithful partner. You know, they don't feel like you would be, you know, cheating on their family member, you know. Okay, this says, I'm so looking forward to finally meeting you. Okay, so they are looking forward to, yeah, they like you. Sorry, I seem kind of shocked about that. But like when I do readings, it doesn't always come out that way, you know, and I've just heard so many like horror stories from people about, you know, people's families not getting along with them. And anyway, so, and I've seen some stuff. So I just was really like, pleasantly surprised too, because recently I've had some, more depressing readings. So anyway, that's why I was just like, oh, okay, yes, something good. Anyway, it wasn't that I was like shocked that someone would like you guys or something, because I read for a very, there are so many wonderful people in my collective, but so I just didn't want it to come across like I was like, oh, someone likes you. Wow, how shocking. But it's just like, it's just because a lot of times there are not great stories that come through about people and their partners' families, so I was just pleasantly surprised to see, oh no, actually this is a really good story. So yeah, anyway. They look forward to meeting you. It looks like they think you would make a great partner for that. This says, I love you and then this says, I know when we finally find each other, it will be as though we've never been apart, that we've always been together. Okay, they feel like you feel like a part of the family already. That's what I'm getting. They feel like you belong with them, like you were always meant to be part of their family. It feels like you just fit, or when they see you or when they interact. Yeah, it just feels like they're like, it's like you've always been here, like you fit right in, or like it's like you're already a part of the family. Like you were here before we even met you, like it just, yeah. They're saying it almost feels like they've like you guys have known each other for a long time. It just feels comfortable. It feels like it just feels right. Oh, wow. That's awesome, guys. This is great. Yeah. It says, I love you. They love you. Oh my goodness. It looks like you're going to fit right in, or yeah. Oh, and here says marriage / engagement / commitment. Okay, so yes, they are acknowledging that this is what they want. It's like when they meet you, they're like, yes, this is the person. I'm kidding. Your future spouse's family is kind of like, I think they might decide you're the one before your future spouse is going to love you too. Obviously, they want to be with you, but I'm kind of getting that their family, they love you just as much as your future spouse does. They're like, yes, this is the one. Like, if they might even encourage them, like, you're going to propose to this one, right? Like, you're going to get married to this one because this is a good one, right? Because they love them. They love you. Yeah. They're like, this is clearly the one you're meant to marry, because they already feel like family. It's like your family knows, or their family knows you're the one. Not just them. It's like their family does too. I'm hearing that their family wants to marry. I don't know, that's funny. It's like, yeah, their family wants to marry you. Yeah, they want you to be part of the family. That's great. What does this one say that flew onto the floor? Okay, it says, I'm confused / uncertain. Okay, so maybe I don't know if that's you or maybe they're confused. I wonder what they're confused about. Maybe they're confused about, like, I'm hearing, so what's the problem? Okay, so for some of you, maybe there is some sort of thing where, like, maybe there's at some point in your relationship, maybe there's something where your future spouse isn't sure, or is dragging their feet or something, and isn't proposing, or is not sure, or isn't it, sure how they feel about this, or they do something, like maybe they fumble, or they screw it up somehow, or they do something. Because I'm getting like your future spouse's family might actually intervene or something to try to help bring you guys together or fix things between you two. Because I'm getting, they're kind of like, what are you doing? Or like, what's going on here? Like, this seemed like the one, like you guys are so great together, and like we love them. Like, what? They seem like a wonderful person. Like, what are you doing? Or like, what happened? Like, what did you do? That's kind of what I'm getting. Like, and they might actually help your future spouse. Like, I don't know if there's something that went wrong between the two of you at some point. Like, maybe there's some sort of conflict or breakup or whatever it is, but I'm getting that they might be the ones to help you two come back together, or help resolve the situation, or yeah, because I'm just hearing you can't let this person get away, or like, again, like, what are you doing? Like, this is clearly the perfect, like, partner for you, or we don't understand what is going on or something. I don't know, but there's like, they love you guys. That's all I know. This is great too, because this can cause all kinds of problems when the family doesn't like you, and they can interfere, and it could be an issue your entire relationship, so to have their family really love you, that's great. Well, I mean, the situation between you and your future spouse, or that sounds kind of tense, or that doesn't sound so great, but it seems like you guys probably work it out, because, well, if this is your future spouse, then obviously you guys do work this out eventually, but it does seem like that's a frustrating situation. But I'm just saying it's a good news that their family really loves you. And so once you guys do get whatever this is, once you do get through whatever this is, then things should go pretty well, I would think, from there. That's what I'm picking up on for this. Okay, this says frustration and I miss you is on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so for some of you, this might be something that's already going on, or again, this could be in the future, but it's like, if you guys haven't been around whenever you're not around, or again, if you guys had a separation or something, their family is like frustrated about this. It's the same thing coming through. Like, what did you do? Or like, we know this is you. You must have, like, why did you screw this up? Or like, how did you screw this up? Or I don't know, but they're like frustrated about the situation. Because, or maybe there's some other reason why you can't be around or something, but they miss you is what's coming up. And they feel frustrated about whatever situation it is that's separating you guys. Honestly, this is adorable, guys. This is so adorable, because what I'm getting is like, their family misses you. Like, their family genuinely feels like you are family. And I'm getting that's from early on in the relationship. They care about, it's like their family develops deep feelings for you very early on. Again, you feel like family. It kind of feels like they adopt you in a way, and like even early on. And because this card says, I feel like you are a part of the best life I can imagine living. Oh my God, guys, this is so cute. I'm so happy for whoever I'm reading for. This is adorable. They love you. Yeah, I'm getting there. Like, what? Yeah, it's like, you're not just you're not just the partner of your future spouse to them. You are one of them, like, you feel like family. Genuinely, like, they miss you when you're not around. And I think if you guys broke up or something, they feel very upset because they are attached to you, like, and they miss having you around. Yeah. They really want you to be in their life. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh. This is making me so happy. Or like, also I'm getting too, if this is like a long distance thing where you guys can't meet right away, they are frustrated about that. It's like they want to meet you right away. They wish things were different so that you guys could meet sooner. Yeah, because frustration was there. And then also this one says, I'm so looking forward to finally meeting you again. Oh, I know they look, you probably can't read it, but, and this says, I like to fantasize about doing things for you slash wish slash with you that will bring you joy. Oh, I love seeing you joyful, happy, and content. That is, guys, I could not have asked for a better reading to deliver to you guys. I'm so flippin' excited right now. Like, I really am. Because this is such good news. Oh, I hope this is true for everybody that I read for, because this just makes me feel really good. I'm just really happy for you. Yeah, they like doing things for you. They like, I'm hearing they like getting you gifts, or they like cook your favorite foods for you. If they cook, you know, I'm getting like maybe they like cooking for you. And making you feel welcome, and I don't know, they're just all kinds of things. And there's something about gardening coming through too, so maybe some of them like to garden with you, even maybe that's something you share in common or something, and so or some sort of hobby or something that they like doing with you, that you guys might both like doing. Or but there is something about cooking coming through, especially you know, like you cook, they like cooking your favorite meals for you, and like going out of their way to show you that you're welcome and they care about you through the cooking, through the food, or again, maybe gift giving or something like that. But basically, they like to make you happy is what's coming through, basically. Yeah, okay, and this says romantic, so okay, we've got romantic and then passion and excitement and manipulation. I actually feel kind of like, okay, why do I feel like your future spouse's family is kind of like, I feel like they're not happy. Again, maybe there is something that, not with you, I mean, they're happy with you, but I feel like there's something where like they feel like, again, they screwed something up, you know, like your future spouse does screw something up at some point. Like they don't, like they make a bad choice, or they, were like manipulated, trying to, maybe they feel like they were being manipulative in some way, or they did, again, they did something that made you feel uncomfortable, or like maybe they were too passionate, or like too, I don't know. I mean, like maybe they came on too strong, or like they, okay, no, maybe that's not right. I don't know. I'm not really understanding what that message is, really. Sorry about that, but I just don't know what they're saying. Or I'm also getting like, I don't know, actually. I don't know what that message is. But I am getting that, again, I'm getting that irritation that they have for your future spouse. Again, like they messed something up. Okay, and this says, I didn't know what to say. I was caught off guard slash surprised slash unprepared slash wasn't expecting that. So, what? Uh-oh. Okay, what caught you off guard? I caught you off guard or wasn't expecting that. I have secrets I'm afraid to tell you. inexperienced and I do have feelings for you. Okay. I do feel like, yeah, again, we're just going back to the same message of like, maybe they hid something from you, your future spouse, or they're going to, or something, or again, they said the wrong thing, or they didn't know how to react, or they pulled back, or something like that. But I'm getting it's because it's like they're not used to, it's like they're inexperienced at relationships or something, and they messed it up. I don't know, but there's something about that. They didn't communicate well, or okay, yeah. We have hope here. Yeah, there's, you know. Okay, and this says grief and reach out to me. Okay, so for some of you, if this is something like actively going on, their family is hoping that you will reach out to them, like one of them directly, because they really miss you. Like it's causing them grief to be separated from you, and there's hope on the bottom of the deck, so they're hoping there's still hope for the two of you. Or yeah, this says I want to make you so happy. And this says I long for you even though I haven't met you yet. So for some of you, it is acknowledging that for some of you this hasn't occurred yet, or you know, you haven't met yet, but they still really love you, you know, already. Yeah, again, it just feels it's really cute. This is really interesting. It's like you're not just attached already to your future spouse. It's like it's not that you just have a cord with them, but it's like you are already attached to their family in a way. It's like you have energetic ties to them as well. It's like you're not only destined to be with your future spouse, you're destined to be in a relationship like with their whole family, you know? It's like I'm getting like they're all waiting for you. Or it's, again, it's not just about this one person. It's you're meant to have close ties with all these people. They are meant to be your family, and I don't know, it feels kind of beautiful, really. I don't think I've had that in a reading before where I picked that up, where it's like their family is excited to have you in their life, you know? We focus so much on the romantic partner themselves, but I don't often get stuff about other people in their life that are going to form attachments to you because they are with you, you know? And I'm getting that you're all meant to be a family, and it's like these people already have a place in their heart for you, or they're dreaming of you. Like they've actually had, some of them might have literally, maybe some of them are psychic or something, maybe some of them actually had a dream of you or something, or a reading or something, and they're actually like looking forward, like a sister or something. Maybe she's like, she thought she had a dream of you, you know, like her future sister-in-law or something, or like maybe she always wanted a sister, and maybe you guys are kind of like long lost sister. You might be like a long lost sister to their sister or something, you know, like maybe she had all brothers, and but she always wanted a sister, and you guys will be close or something like that, you know. That's just an example. Or their brother will be like your brother, or you will be really close with their mom or their dad or something, you know, but it will be like a very special connection to you. So that's really beautiful. But yeah, there's something about like they're sad, or it could be also that they want to reach out to you. They might want to reach out to you too, but maybe they're not sure if they should, if there has been some sort of a breakup. Okay, yeah, we've got inexperienced again. So I really just feel like, again, they're like, they screwed up. This says, I'm confused, uncertain. Yeah, like they don't really know. Okay, and just friends here. So maybe, and immature. Okay, so it's like maybe something here happened where they pulled away and said, oh, let's just be friends, or I don't know what happened here, but they're calling them immature or inexperienced, or maybe they just, for some reason, they thought you only wanted to be their friend, or like that it wouldn't work for some reason, or there wasn't enough physical chemistry, or like they thought you weren't attracted, or I don't know what happened, but there's something about that, because we had like romantic passion come up too. So maybe there was a misunderstanding here where someone thought the other person didn't think that they had romantic feelings for them or something, but for some reason their family still, I don't know, or they didn't think there would be. Yeah, and this says, I want to comfort you. Okay, so whatever happened here, they're just saying they really screwed up, and they're saying, well, at least what they think is that it's just that this person is not experienced, or again, they're immature. They don't know what they're doing in a relationship. Okay, this says manipulation, so maybe this person did manipulate you at some point, although I'm hearing twisting their arm, or again, I'm hearing that like they're trying to intervene in some way, like their family is trying to intervene in some way to get them to, like, yeah, I'm getting like they're thinking of trying to get them to reach out to you or to apologize or to make amends or something. Yeah, this says working hard, so it's like for some of you they are working on this. But then this says hard no, so it's like maybe they've tried, but it's not working. Like maybe they've tried to intervene, but so far it's not working or something, or it hasn't been successful yet. Like he's refusing, or I am getting a he with this. It feels like a man, but it doesn't have to be. They could be any gender, but this person feels very stubborn. But their family has like tried, but they just keep saying hard no because of past trauma, because we've got past trauma here. So something traumatic happened, so I'm not sure if, and this says, I have secrets I'm afraid to tell you. So yeah, it could be like that something traumatic happened to them in the past, and for some reason that is a blockage. And again, it's a secret for now, so they don't want to talk about what it is, but yeah, this could have been why they pulled away too, because like they needed to tell you. Okay, it says single, so I'm getting that there isn't anyone else at the moment in their life, like they just grief, and then we've got joy here. Okay. Okay, but they're still very hopeful. Their family, it's funny, this feels like a romance reading for like a romantic it's a love reading for a family that wants you to be part of their family, and it's like they're trying to, like, they're very upset. If this is something currently going on, they're very upset about what's gone on here, the way your future spouse has handled this situation. But they are still hoping things are going to work out, because yeah, that's confirmation, because they really do. What I'm getting is they're not coming through saying they're like a complete, like they're horrible, It seems like they are saying like they had some sort of past trauma. There's something hidden, and also they're immature and they don't know how to handle this situation, or maybe they didn't know how to communicate this to you, or they just thought, I don't know, they just like freaked out and ran, or they just thought, oh, they won't be, maybe they just like rejected you before you could reject them because they just thought that you wouldn't accept them, or there was something going on, or again, like maybe this past trauma was, I don't know, like it was affecting them in some way that made them feel very uncomfortable in the relationship, and so they just push you away. For some of you, this doesn't have to have been like a super severe trauma. It could have been, like it doesn't have to have been like a really huge traumatic event, although I feel like it could have been for some of you. But for some of you, it's like they were blindsided when someone like rejected them or broke up with them or something like that. I don't know. Could be something like that from the past that has caused them to be more, I don't know, it's like maybe they thought there was a sign that you weren't interested, or that sorry guys, I'm trying to multitask, so it was the microwave. Anyway, like maybe there was something that made them think that you were pulling away, or so they like pushed you away first or something, or they thought that you weren't interested for some reason, because then in a minute here I get some messages about just being friends or something, so maybe they thought you weren't romantically interested, because we also had like the just friends card come out before too, so it could be like that they didn't know if this was someone you're not. Again, for some of you, this is like something that's going to transpire maybe in the future if you haven't met your future spouse yet. But for others of you, this is something already going on. But this might not be someone you've already gotten into a romantic relationship with. This could have just been like, it may not have even been a full, like you might not have even dated yet. Maybe you just knew them, and maybe you did start out as friends or something, or this was a situationship that, or something that never got off the ground. Just take what resonates. Or it could have, again, been like they thought you didn't see them as more than a friend, or so they pushed you away because that, I don't know, because they thought, oh, this will never happen, or this won't work out for some reason. But I'm getting like it could work out, but they're not. Yeah, they just screwed up in this situation. Yeah, I'm confused, uncertain too. And then there's soulmate here. Okay, so it's like this person. Yeah, and this says, okay, again, it says, do you feel the same as I do? So it could be like, and this says, I could never hate you. So this person's like not I want to create beautiful things with you, and I'll talk to you soon. So for some of you, maybe this person really thought you didn't feel the same way about them that they did for you. So it's like they pushed you away before you could push them away, or it's like they just assumed, oh, I'm just a friend, or they don't really feel the same way about me as I do about them. Like I'm crazy about them and they probably don't care that much. So, and they didn't want to be rejected by you. So they created distance with you. And maybe you felt like they went cold and you were like, what happened? Because you thought things were going well, or, I I don't know, because I've gotten this a couple times recently in my other pick of cards, Pride and Prejudice, but this time instead of Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy, I'm getting the relationship between Mr. Bingley and Jane, and how they both thought that the other one didn't have very strong feelings. Like both of them thought the other one didn't care that much, and so there was like a separation, and they were both heartbroken, and they, and there was also something where I think their friends interfered. Like, I think Mr. Darcy told Mr. Bingley she wasn't interested or something, even though he didn't know. He was wrong about that. He misread her, and because of that, Mr. Bingley listened to his friend, and then they separated, but they both really liked each other. It's just that it was a complete misunderstanding and just misreading of things, and they were both more shy people. They were both more introverted, and Jane definitely was. I guess Mr. Bingley wasn't really that. He was more, maybe not as introverted, but there was still, I can't really remember his character that well, but I know Jane was shy, and so she wasn't as expressive, and for some reason, for some reason Mr. Darcy read that as like, oh, she's not interested or something, like she's just not, she doesn't really care that much, but she did, they both really liked each other. And instead of trusting that and continuing to see each other, it's like wires got crossed, and, people listened to the wrong people, and they let their fears and their insecurities and their thoughts, run away with them and get the better of them. And so instead of listening to their heart, they, screwed things up. But eventually Mr. Bingley did come back and did propose to Jane, and it was a whole thing. That was a cute scene in the movie, the one with Keira Knightley. I just remember the line in the movie was, first of all, I'd like to apologize, or what, I'm not going to get the words completely right, but it's like, first of all, I'd like to apologize for being an unmitigated ass, I think is what he said. I think that was I think that was the line. Okay, apparently the quote was, okay, this is what he said. He said, first, I must tell you, I've been the most unmitigated and comprehensive ass. I think that was it. But, or unmitigated, I don't know. I'm going to have to look up the line. But it was funny. And then he just proceeded to propose to her right there. It's like they hadn't seen each other in a really long time. They hadn't dated in a long time, and they had just like been separated, they hadn't talked or anything. And then he just shows up one day, like once he realizes that she did have feelings for him at some point. I forget how that went. I forget what happened. I think Mr. Darcy found out from Elizabeth or something, and then Mr. Darcy tried to make things right. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And then he showed up at her house and just like proposed to her right there. And that was like that was his opening line, like the apology. And anyway, and then she said yes, and it was a whole thing. And they were meant to be, and they were really cute. But so I don't know, maybe something like that might be going on here. For some reason, somebody thought, oh, they don't really like me. And I don't know, maybe some of you even thought that too. Maybe you were like, oh, they don't really like me. Like I'm sure, I have this huge crush, but like I think they only see me as a friend. Maybe you both thought that. You both might have been like, oh, I think they only think I'm a friend, and, this is too painful because, I have this massive crush, or like I really want to be with this person, and they don't feel the same way. And you both might have been, or again, this could be something that happens in the future for you if this hasn't happened yet, but it could be one of those things where like, and maybe this could be avoided. If this is a future thing, maybe this can be avoided by you guys like being aware that something like this might happen, and so you could communicate better. I don't know if that will work or not, but basically I'm just getting that, yeah, it's like maybe both of you even thought, or at least they do. At least they're thinking that you only want to be their friend, or that you don't really care that much, and they have like huge feelings for you, and so they're like, I can't bear this pain or something of like having you around if you don't want to be with me, and so then they might kind of push you away. And maybe at the same time too, you were thinking, oh yeah, I knew they didn't have feelings for me. Maybe that's just how you feel about it, because maybe you had a really strong, really huge crush on them, or really strong feelings for them, and you thought for some reason that they didn't feel the same about you, or only saw you as a friend, or didn't care that much, weren't that interested in that, you thought they weren't that interested. And so like when they pushed you away, you were like, yeah, I figured they didn't really care that much. So you didn't really question it. You just assumed, yeah, they didn't feel anything or something. And then you grow apart. But for some reason, their family knows. Maybe it's because they talk to their family about how much they care about you. It could be something, yeah, that could be the case. But I'm not sure why you would have met their family. But there is something about, like, maybe you haven't even met their family. Maybe it's just that they talked to their family about how much they liked you. And maybe their family has seen pictures of you or something, or maybe even talk to you on the phone or something if you guys are long distance. I don't know, that's possible. But it's like they know of you and they really like you. If this is someone you've met already. Even if you haven't met their family in person, it's like they know of you and they really like you. And it's like they have a sense of what's gone on here. But there's like no getting through. It's like, I think it's like your future spouse isn't listening to them, or thinks that they're wrong about it or something, or I don't know what's going on, but they're being stubborn. Seems like what's going on here. Or maybe it's like your future spouse's family feels like they're not sure if they should try to get in the middle of this, or they're not sure if they should, like, I think it's like they want to intervene, but they're like, how they feel like it's probably not appropriate to intervene, or like there's only so much they can do, because they feel like, it would be not right, or it would be weird if they intervene too much. So, but some of them might have literally thought to themselves, I wish I could reach out to you, and tell you what's going on, or see if you feel the same way, or like explain to you what is going on, or ask you how you feel, like, so maybe some of them want to reach out to you and be like, how do you feel about so and so? Like, do you have feelings for them because they pushed you away because they thought you didn't have I don't know, like maybe they're thinking of doing that, but then they're like, no, maybe that's too much, like we shouldn't intervene this much. They're adults. We probably shouldn't get in the middle of this. I don't know. Or they don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, or again, they feel like that would be. But I think they go back and forth. They're like, oh, I don't know. Should I not? Because they really love you guys and they feel like this could be a good thing. And they're just like, oh, I think they're frustrated because they feel like this shouldn't even be happening. Like, you guys are perfect for each other. Or again, it's like you were meant to be. They feel like you're part of the family already. And so they're like, how do we fix this? Or like, this shouldn't be happening like this, I don't know. That's just the story I'm getting, guys. So yeah, this says working hard. And this says, I'm open to listen if you want to talk to me. So I guess if you do know this person's family, and if you did want to reach out to them, it's like they would be open to talking to you, but maybe they feel like it would be like, maybe they don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, or they feel like it would be inappropriate for them to reach out to you. But if you wanted to reach out to them, they would definitely be happy to hear from you. That'll be the case for some of you. For others, they still, if you don't know their contact information, or you've never talked to them directly, again, it could just be that they're thinking of reaching out to you. It says, I have secrets I'm afraid to tell you. So yeah, that's come up several times now. I want to brighten your day. If they really they just want to make you happy, and they just want to be around you, and like they just love being around you and doing nice things for you. And yeah, I'm also getting like if there is some sort of, there could be some sort of self-esteem issue, or there's something that happened. We did have that past trauma thing come up. So maybe there's something from their past and they feel like they can't share it with you, or they felt like you would reject them anyway because of it for some reason. So they just, again, they pushed you away. And again, maybe their parents are kind of like, or their family member is thinking they just wish they could explain, or they feel like, you know, they're frustrated because they're like, if you just talk to them about it, or, you know, if maybe they wouldn't feel this, or, you know, maybe they wouldn't reject you, like, and maybe they kind of wish they could, again, get in the middle of things and be like, maybe they wish they could go to you and tell you about it, but they're like, oh, I can't. They're thinking that would probably be too big of a betrayal of trust, even though they're thinking if they explain to you, they really feel like you would understand or you would be okay with it. And then, you know, like they're just like, if they would just talk about it, if they could tell you what happened and find out how you feel about it, they wish they could then go to them and be like, listen, I told them about it and they're totally fine with it. But they know that if they did that, then they would be really upset probably and be like, how could you do that? Tell my secrets to someone and I didn't want you to. So, you know, of course, there is like that. They feel like they probably shouldn't do that. But they still want to. There's like, I'm getting that. Because they just want this. I just keep getting that they're like, this doesn't need to be like this. Like, you guys are supposed to come together. And this is, I'm hearing this is ridiculous. Or like this doesn't have to be, it shouldn't be like this, because this probably isn't even an actual problem. Like if you would just talk about it, or just tell them. Yeah, okay. This is a very specific story. So I don't know how many of you this is going to be for, but again, this is timeless. So I guess people can run across this at any time. And again, this could be like, I guess this could be a future story for some of you. But again, I am so looking forward to finally meeting you. So they still have a bunch of hope. Their family does, and they really want to meet you. They really want you to be part of the family. If they have already met you, they miss you. And yeah, so, and if you thought they were upset with you for some reason, or didn't care if they saw you again, I could never hate you is here. So there's, you know, again, they're like, no, we really like you. You know, I feel like their family they love you, and they are not against you at all. They really want you to be together because they really, really like you a lot. Again, we had I love you come out, I think, more than once. So yeah, they really do. So, all right, that is what's going on there. I am sorry, guys, if something like that is happening where you're in some sort of separation or whatever happened here. I'm really hoping things do get resolved between the two of you and that gets worked out, whoever this is for. I'm gonna clear some of this energy a little bit. Again, this could be something that happens in the future. And for others, okay, and I'm also hearing for others of you, this whole dramatic situation where there's a breakup and separation and all that might not be for all of you. For some of you, the message is as simple as their family absolutely loves you, feels like you're part of the family, and they can't wait to meet you. For some of you, that is the full message. and just that part is for you. And for others of you, you know, there's that complicated, you know, breakup, separation, will they, won't they get together sort of thing going on. And I feel like you will know, because most likely that is a story. I feel like that's a message for people where that's already going on, where that's already playing out. So if this is like a future person you haven't met yet, I wouldn't worry that this is going to happen for sure, because there's a very good chance that that's not going to happen. It could, but I wouldn't worry about it, because I really do feel like that part of the message is for someone where they're actively experiencing that right now. And for the rest of you, it's just that your future spouse's family is going to absolutely love you and want to meet you so badly, and they can't wait for you guys to come together. I am getting like, there might even be someone who's psychic or intuitive or has dreams of future events or something in their family that may have even dreamt of you or something, and is like excited because they feel like, oh my gosh, you know, like they genuinely are excited. They've actually thought about your future spouse having a spouse and what it might be like, and yeah, they're excited to have you be part of the family. So that is really sweet. All right, I'm gonna get some confirmation pistachios now. Oh, they're already falling. No, they're everywhere. They're falling everywhere. Take my heart, don't break it. Love me to my bones. All this time I've wasted. Okay, wait, no, this is definitely a confirmation for you guys, or this goes along with this reading really well. You might want to listen to that song. It's really beautiful. If you haven't, it's the Moonlight version of that song. Take my heart, don't break it. Love me to my bones. Hang on, I'm going to try that again. My voice is dry from all the talking. Take my heart, don't break it. Love me to my bones. All this time I wasted. You were right there all along. Oh my gosh. You and I stargazing, intertwining souls. We were never strangers. You were right there all along. Okay, I didn't sing that very well. I usually, my voice is all dry and scratchy now because I've been talking for too long, but that song is beautiful, and I really feel like it applies really well to this reading. So I think you should definitely go listen to it. I love that song, especially. I guess there are two versions because I haven't heard the original version of it. I just ran across the one that's called the Moonlight version, and I just know that one's so beautiful. So I don't know what the original is like, but that version, definitely go listen to. I'll link it in the description box. It is so, and I feel like it goes with this reading really well because, yeah. Yep, that's definitely significant to this group. You were right there all along, you know? It's like, oh, there was something there. We were meant to be, or like, you know, it was... And all this time I've wasted. You were right there all along. Yeah, I'm just getting that... Okay, I think that's it. Now I have to retrieve them all from the floor and my lap. Hang on. But yeah, I'm obsessed with that song right now. I don't know how many times I played it today. I played it so many times. And I still forgot the lyrics. Like, I don't even, I mean, that's just what happens a lot. Take my heart, don't break it. I can't stop. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna have to keep going while I'm searching for it. Love me to my bones. Yeah, I can't hit that note. My voice cannot do that at the moment. Okay. Oh, the battery's dying. We've got to get through this quickly. Okay. We've got plants, or just plant. So I don't know if these are going to focus, but maybe you really love plants. Oh, I mentioned something about gardening, didn't I? And one of their family members and you sharing that or something. I don't know. So some of you do like gardening, or you're really good with plants, or that's something you guys will maybe bond over with one of their family members. We have the letter N, or that's something they really like about you, or you share in common. Like maybe their mom loves gardening or is really good with plants, and maybe you are too. And it doesn't have to be that, but that is definitely there for someone. Okay, we've got philanthropy. So maybe you guys are involved in some sort of philanthropic work, or at least you do some sort of volunteer work or donate a lot to charity, something like that. This says R, letter R. Okay, South America. So maybe you or this person is from South America. Past life, you might have a past life with this person. This would be like a confirmation. You might have past lives with their family as well, is what I'm getting. That's why you feel so familiar to them, because you might have past lives with their family members too. Okay, we've got choice. It's cool. It does actually feel like you were chosen, again, not just by your future spouse, but their family as well. It's almost like they've always had this sense that you're coming, not just your future spouse. And it's supposed to be like a beautiful thing. I'm hearing beautiful reunion. So again, yes, you did know these people in a past life. They may have been your family even in a past life. For some of you, at least some of the members maybe were your family members. Okay, we've got video/movie. So there's something about a video or a movie here. I'm not sure what that will mean to you. Maybe this person sent you a video or will or something, or maybe you're an actor or you are a content creator, something like that. We've got spirit guides. Your spirit guides, I think, are trying to help with this relationship as well, like bring you guys together. This says purchase. So maybe you guys just made some sort of significant purchase, or you're buying something right now. That would be that would be a sign or a synchronicity for you if you were. Okay, got the letter X. Or if you were getting ready to buy something right after this, or you bought something right before this, or I don't know, like you're at a store or something. We've got the letter D, or like online shopping. And this says compliments. Maybe this person really appreciated the compliments you gave them, or they gave you a lot of compliments, or I don't know, but there's something about compliments. Okay, the camera shut itself off. Okay, this says self-care/love. Maybe you guys are doing some sort of or maybe you just gave someone a compliment, or that would be a confirmation for you, like a sign if you were just complimenting someone, or someone just paid you a compliment, then that's a sign this is your group. And also with the self-care/love, maybe you guys are doing some sort of self-care right now. Like maybe you're bathing, maybe you're showering, maybe you're brushing your hair, doing your makeup, getting ready in some way, like doing some sort of self-care right now. Or maybe even eating is something I'm getting. So if you were, again, another sign for you, this would be a confirmation. So anyway, that's what I've got for you before the camera dies. I'm sending you guys lots of love. I hope that was helpful, or that you enjoyed it in some way. If you did, feel free to subscribe, and if you haven't already, and if you want to give the video a thumbs up, I also really appreciate that, guys. And but in any case, it was an honor to read for you. This was a very enjoyable reading to do, and I really hope it helped someone in some way, or again, at least was a nice thing to hear about something nice that's coming in the future. So yeah, anyway, I'm happy for you guys. And I mean, again, I'm sorry you're going through this with with your future spouse, if you are going through some sort of separation or something going on, but otherwise, it still overall, the reading felt happy because, it seems like this will get worked out eventually, and their family really loves you. So anyway, yeah. Thank you again for letting me read for you, tap into this energy, and I hope to see you again sometime soon. Oh yeah, and I have a pick a card channel. If you love pick a cards, especially since future spouse came up here, you might enjoy some of my future spouse pick a cards. If you are finding me on this channel, you might want to check those out. So there's a link in my description box for that if you're interested in that. So anyway, yes, thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.